So how long have you had it, or when did you get it?
I got it 13 years ago in 2002.
And what do you think caused RSD for you?
I fell and had to have an ankle surgery, and after the ankle surgery they put on a very tight cast. The cast was too tight, and then also I was using ice too long. Instead of the 15 to 20 minutes on, 15 to 20 minutes off, I was using ice just about continuously to get rid of the pain. The pain started in my toe and went up my ankle, and then went up my leg, and then went to the other leg, and then went full body. It went into my face, head, my legs, my arms, and into my vital organs.
What does it feel like when you're off your meds or don't have any?
Eek. RSD is rated to have such severe pain that it's more painful than cancer or an amputation. Basically, to me, what it feels like is if somebody took all of my blood out and filled my body with lighter fluid and then torched me with a match. It feels like you're burning and yet you're freezing at the same time. It feels like an anvil is squeezing whatever part of the body that the RSD is flaring up at the time.
So what do you do to ease the pain?
A few things. One of the things that I have to use is medications on a daily basis. Another thing I do is creative visualization, a lot of positive thinking, meditation, and of course, with any trial in life, prayer. I'm blessed that my disease is not worse, and I was lucky enough to be able to have a spinal cord stimulator placed in 2 years ago. It's a box that's placed in my back underneath the skin and has electrodes that go to my spinal cord, which emit signals that send down to my legs and stimulate those nerves so that they can't refire. That helps the pain tremendously, and since that time I've been able to come off of a lot of the medications.
How does it affect your everyday life and the people around you?
Okay. On a good day, I can get up and maybe go to the store or maybe cook dinner, maybe go do something, and then I would have to follow that usually by a couple of days of rest if I overdid. On a bad day, I'm in bed or laying on the couch all day long. It affects people around me in that they have to do so much more to help me. In the olden days, before RSD, I was extremely active. I worked 2 jobs and had a consulting business and was able to be highly functional. I'm a registered nurse. And since RSD, I'm not able to do any of that.
And is there anything else that you would like people to know about RSD or be aware of?
I would just like people to understand how it affects your life, that even though you look good, it's an invisible disease. You look normal. I won't say good. You look normal.
Yeah.
It causes hot flash, it causes infections, bone and circulatory loss of proprioception, and where your flexibility doesn't work and your brain doesn't know where your feet are, and so you trip and fall a lot. It causes problems with the blood pressure, heart, and kidney problems, other things that I've experienced. It causes problems with memory, and I have nominal aphasia, which is I can tell you that something's an orange and that it's really tasty and juicy and how you peel it, but I can't think of the word orange, and that's really frustrating. What question did you just ask me? Actually, memory. In the Civil War, they had that identified that there was this disease called costalgia, that when somebody had something removed, that your brain and the nervous system, that travels still thinks that there's a limb, and so it still hurts, and that's what RSD kind of does. Is it's a cycle. Like I don't have real pain in my toe and my ankle and everything anymore, but my body thinks that there's this crisis going on. And so that message is sent from my toe up through my spinal cord to my brain, and it says, danger, danger, and it sends back down, and then it creates a neural pathway, so that pain pathway is just like a road like a mud road that you keep going up and down and up and down. Then pretty soon the mud road dries, and you have those tracks, and so you just have those pain tracks that it just keeps telling my body that there's danger, danger. The autonomic nervous system, where it's like an automatic response. That's what's funky in me, that it just doesn't understand that there's nothing going on to relax. It affects all your body functions. You know how it affected me getting infections? I couldn't fight infections. And in fact, when I had to go in the hospital, my blood pressure bottomed out and I had kidney failure. All that kind of stuff happens. And you lose the ability to use your limbs, from the RSD, and the pain and the atrophy, they atrophy. so you can't walk or, you know, use your arms or whatever, whichever limbs are affected.
Yeah.
There are people that are in wheelchairs from RSD, and there are people that have to have 24-hour care and are in diapers and all that, and I'm not, so